Welcome to another Brands Family video. Today we're going to start with the cookies with some salted butter. That is 1 pound. The recipe will be included in the link. Included in the comment section, So I'm going to start by creaming the butter and sugar together. Again, that is salted butter. You can use unsalted butter if you're watching your sodium intake, but for this recipe, we use salted butter. So we're just going to get that. We're going to cream that. If you have a stand mixer, it will work better. I don't have one, so I'm just using a wooden spoon. But as long as you get the desired result, that's fine. So we're going to take 2 cups of granulated sugar, and that's 1 pound of salted butter. You can cut this recipe in half, but since I have a big family, it's actually a double recipe to feed all the family. So yeah, we're just gonna get it creaming. For this recipe, it's ideal if you keep the butter out at room temperature so it can be nice and soft. It'll help you out when it comes time to cream it. So now I'm going to add 2 cups of dark brown sugar. Again, that's 2 cups of dark brown sugar. We're going to repeat the same process as the granulated white sugar. We're just going to cream it together. This allows for a chewy texture. Also, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Right now, I'm adding 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Again, that's 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And that's going to be added to the sugar butter mixture. This is what it looks like after the butter and the sugar has been creamed together with the vanilla. To that, we're going to add 4 eggs, 1 egg at a time. You never want to crack the eggs directly into your mixture. This is an insurance just in case you may have a bad egg. So you always want to crack your eggs into a separate container. That way you can see if it's a good egg or not, if you have shells or just any unwanted items in your mixture. If you add the bad egg directly to the mixture, you have to start all the way over. Or if you have shells in your mixture, it's going to ruin the texture. So now I'm just mixing until incorporated. Again, it's 4 eggs, but you're going to add 1 egg at a time. I use a separate container to crack the eggs in. Here's the second egg. And that's what the second egg looks like. We're going to add that. We're going to mix until incorporated. This would go a lot faster, obviously, with a hand mixer or a KitchenAid mixer. Here's the third egg I'm adding. And if I didn't mention the name of the cookies are called Butterscotch Almond cookies. And they're a big hit within our family, and we'd like to share it with you guys. I apologize for the lighting. We just had to make an adjustment. We had to bring additional lighting, so if you see the difference between now and earlier, it's the addition of light, so I do apologize. And I'm going to add the fourth egg. Baking is a very precise procedure. It's actually, it's a formula, so you can't really deviate. There's a little margin for error, but by and large, you should stick to recipes and formulas if you want a desired result, and consistency in being able to execute that desired result, excuse me. So I've added the eggs. Always want to clean as you go, obviously. This is what it looks like. Nice, smooth, homogeneous mixture. And now we're going to add 6 cups of all-purpose flour plus 2 teaspoons of baking powder. You don't want to add all this at once, so it works better in increments. For this one, I think it was like 3 or 4 increments. You just want to whisk. This is what it looks like. You just want to whisk it until it's combined. You don't want to overmix this. You want the cookies to be smooth, creamy, chewy. You don't want them to become cakey or overly tough, and overmixing it would produce that result. Things like bread and pizza dough, those require a lot of mixing because you need that gluten. But for cookies and desserts and cakes, you just want to mix until incorporated. Not much more than that. Make sure you wipe the edges of the bowl to get all that goodness. And just, have fun with it. As long as you follow the procedure and the recipes, you can deviate with the toppings. You can do chocolate chips. For this recipe, we use butterscotch. We're going to add another increment of the flour mixture. Again, that is 6 cups. This recipe is doubled. In the comment section, it will be the true to form recipe. So we're going to take 2 cups of chopped whole almonds. Again, that's 2 cups of chopped whole almonds. And we're just going to fold it. We're going to take also 2 cups of butterscotch chips. We're going to fold that in as well, just until incorporated. This is what it looks like when it's properly folded in. We're going to throw it in the refrigerator for 30 minutes just to chill. And now we're going to drop them by rounded tablespoons onto a greased baking sheet. This is called a quenelle. This is actually a French term. It requires 2 spoons, and you just want to make a rounded ball, if you will, of batter. And we're going to bake these at 350 degrees in a 350 degree oven for 12 to 14 minutes. Checking it after 12, making sure that they're lightly browned at the bottom. I fit 12 in my actual cookie sheet, but if you have a larger one, you can fit more. Just make sure that they're 1.5 to 2 inches apart. This is what it looks like when I've finished. I got 12. A bigger pan would obviously yield more. And right now we're just gonna bake it 350 degrees, preheated. And this is the result, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys try it. Hope you like it. Cookies and milk. My family loves this.